Start it, Alex.
I'm working on it. I need to post the Google link or YouTube link. Sorry. Oh, fucking shit. Where's my tweet deck?
Yeah, Alex, sigh that deep sigh.
That is not how you spell live.
Live, right?
Yep.
That's also live. Live,
Yes.
die
Whoa.
hard.
Whoa.
Who keeps doing that?
Scott. Alright.
I like how you're just messing with me at this point.
I did not try to mess with you. I accidentally hit a.
He actually touched his own butt. It is Friday, February 8th, and you are listening to the Irrational Passions Podcast. I am one of your many hosts. Boo. Jeez, no, I'm saying wow.
Boo.
I'm one of your many hosts, Alex O'Neill. This week, with me in the room, I have Scott Guthier here. That's you, Scott.
Yeah, I'm a little distracted by the Google Doc.
You can face the microphone when you talk, and that way it would actually pick up what you're saying.
Yeah, that's true. I was
It's gonna
actually
look
gonna
like
face the
basically
mic.
Alex.
I was looking at the mic.
And then you looked at my mic.
No, the camera. That's what that thing
Oh,
is.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I was
Greg
looking
is...
at the camera, then I was just like, I think I'm just gonna get on your side.
No, God. Greg is here. Greg Blaney is here.
Hey, what up, people?
Evan is across the internets.
Hey!
And down in Virginia is Nabashin with his sad woo.
Hi.
You okay, man? Is everything okay, buddy?
Just get it over with. That's all.
Excited for the move down to Maryland?
Down to Maryland. Oh, okay. We're not above Virginia. Don't worry about it, guys. Our geography's been wrong for years.
We move. Maryland likes to move every once in a while to different locations.
Yeah, okay. I got a good show coming for you guys. I'm with a sad
You do?
Nabashin, apparently, but we'll pick him. We'll cheer him up. We're gonna make Nabashin feel all tickly inside. If Evan stops eating fucking crackers or what are you doing, Evan?
I was eating jelly beans and now I'm throwing the wrapper away.
Oh my god, so unprofessional.
Unprofessional? Jelly beans aren't unprofessional.
Oh my god. All right. Anyway, to put it out there first, gotta say a few articles went up this week. We went Billy's top 5 games of 2012 went up this week. Billy is our PR guy. You don't hear him on the podcast, but he is still ever so present.
Is he? I haven't heard his name until today.
I know for a fact that is not true. So,
I haven't. This is the first time I've heard his name in a while.
yeah, he's he was having some personal issues. He had to take some time off to help his wife out. But
Aww.
he's back on board. We got some special things planned. But check out the articles. My Ni no Kuni review literally just went up. Scott changes the Google Doc to everything about Terra. And I swear to God, I play an MMO for the first time in like 7 years, and you just blow it out of proportion.
This is now Alex's best game of
You'll
2013.
understand when I get
It
there.
it says weekly. What's Terra? What? Okay, you know what, Scott? I'm just gonna leave you to it. Evan and I are working on his write-up. Nabashin's Game of the Year write-up went up, which is really good. It has some very clever picture and word work in there.
Wait, we're supposed to be having a Game of the Year write-up?
No, it's Nabashin did a summary of our Game of the Year show for us.
Oh,
It's a very good piece. Highly
Oh,
recommended.
thank you, Nabishin.
I was laughing when I was going through it and editing it because some of the pictures that you picked out were pretty good. My Ni no Kuni review just went up like 20 minutes ago, and Evan's got a opinion piece going up. Greg has an opinion piece going up.
Yes. That is
I don't know what Tony's doing. He's not going to PAX, that's for sure.
He's currently playing.
He's playing Magic the Gathering at some nerd comic book shop instead of being on the podcast for fucking 3 weeks in a row
You could write
now.
an article about Magic.
He's not
There is a
allowed.
video game.
Magic is not a video game.
Yes,
It
it is.
actually is a video
Th-
game.
there
It
is a
is.
Magic of Planeswalkers 2013, 2012, but he's not going to write about those. He's just going to write about the cards.
I can
No,
see that
there is
being-
a Magic the card game video game out
Yes, I mean it's not. He's not going to talk about Planeswalkers. That's the video game that I'm saying. Anyway, a lot of good articles on the site. Thank you to Evan Nabishin and Greg, as well as a little pat on the back to myself.
there. We need to
That
do
Ni no
our
Kuni review
we
up.
need to do our second article, Alex.
I know. We got ideas for second articles. There'll be more articles next week. So if you guys are listening, check it out. Sorry the podcast went up late last week. There was actually a bug in our server. Hopefully it won't happen again this week.
What type of bug is this?
It was some kind of capacity bug, but I've addressed it. Stop. Whatever you guys are doing, stop.
I'm sorry. I tried to not affect too much with it.
Terra is the name of the one Rayman Legends delay. Terra is the fucking break Terra. Sly Terra Cooper. The fuck is wrong with you, Scott? Terra into the mail sack. Are you gonna? You know what? We're just gonna say you can follow Tony at Terra Horvath on fucking Twitter.
High five. Here we
Um,
go. We're having fun with it. We're having
Anyway,
fun with
let's get into it. Namashin, how you doing, man?
I'm alive. That's about all you need to know. Moving on.
Okay. All right.
Sad.
Hopefully we'll cheer you up by the end of this show. Scotty,
Well,
you're at my house, my apartment, for the
Yeah.
first time ever. Look at the microphone. Don't look at me. You can
I'll-
look at the
fine, I'll
TV.
look at, I want to look at that thing.
No.
Dress the audience.
No, they don't need addressing.
Undressing, maybe.
You're a salad now?
So French dressing?
What is wrong with you, Scott? I'll get to you in a minute, Greg. Scott, man, how's your week
Let's
been?
see. Well, finally, after I don't know what 3-4 weeks, I finally got the chance to come over. I don't like that. Finally got the chance to come over.
3.5
and
weeks.
Well, to explain what I've been doing with this is
Let's not worry about that. You know what? Let's just talk about what has
Tara.
actually physically been happening in your week.
me fixing
Tara.
Tara.
Greg, man, how's your week been treating you?
How's it going, Alex?
Hey, we hung out yesterday.
We did. We hung out yesterday. We hung out today.
Streamed some video games.
Did
We
we?
did.
Did
My
you?
week's been good. All I pretty much did was go to school. I was sick.
Monday.
Tuesday. I
wasn't
was
it?
actually missed class because of a schedule mix-up. Monday, and then Tuesday I was sick, and then Wednesday I finally went to school for the first time.
Yeah, that's how you do classes.
I decided to pull an Alex this year, so I'm just gonna be sick every 3 to 4 days out of the week.
Works in high school, not in college.
No.
I can attest to that. Yeah, no, it does not. I tried. No, I fucking tried. Anything else interesting?
No, not really. Just kind of got back
Tara.
in the rhythm of things.
Tara.
Back to school and all that shit. So.
Yeah, Tara.
Evan, you're gonna knock it to the ground. Please stop.
Yeah, you're gonna burn it down, like Linkin Park. All right, that was a bad one. Anything else, Greg? I mean, we had fun yesterday. We streamed. I made awesome lunch breakfast today.
Lunch
everybody.
breakfast. That's a thing, by the way.
Yeah,
It's usually called
breakfast.
brunch. It's lunch.
Breakfast.
Lunch fast.
And then you have dinner, and then you have dinner.
I put an omelet, a cheese omelet, on a piece of Texas toast, and it was
I
probably
thought it was Dunch.
Could be Dutch. Could be Dutch.
it was probably the greatest
Dinner
thing
brunch?
I've ever made in my life, ever. And I've made life. I haven't actually made life. I made Irrational Passions.
You have not physically made a life yet.
I'm working on it. My cloning machine isn't done yet. Anything else, Greg? Is that it?
Nope, that's it.
Evan.
Last week I went on a ski vacation. Guess what I didn't get to do?
Ski?
Exactly.
Why didn't you ski?
Let's see. I went up Friday because I had school Thursday night, and the slopes were icy, so we didn't go skiing. And then Saturday we all go sledding at the sledding hill behind the guy's house at the state park where we're staying at. And then we decided not to go skiing then, even though the conditions were much better. And then we left Sunday, and I was sad.
So basically, you went on a skiing trip to do nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, rich white man Evan I can't even ski on my skiing vacation. Aw. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for you, Evan. Well, my week was boring. I went to class. I did art. I ate a burrito.
Did art.
And then I ate another burrito yesterday.
You did art?
I did art.
Did art.
I gave birth to life in the form of art.
Really, what art class are you taking?
Two-dimensional basic design.
Is that fun?
No, it's not fun. It's art. I don't like art.
Why are you taking it?
Dumb. I have to.
Art is
No, you don't. You don't have to take
Shut
anything.
I do. I have to take an art class.
Like specifically.
No, you don't have to take anything.
Like it's not literally like art. It's not arts and humanities or something like that. It's literally has to be art.
It has to be two-dimensional basic design. This specific art class, it's a general education requirement for my major, which is dumb. I don't know if, as a journalist, I will ever be using art.
Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah.
But you might not be making it.
I will use Photoshop, but I'm not going to be cutting black strips of paper and then pasting them down on other pieces of paper to make shapes. I'm just going to let you guys know. Nor will I ever need rubber cement glue, but I have to pay like $45 for it, so.
Because it doesn't exist.
Hey, you can be like that one
No.
guy in that picture.
It exists. That white guy in that picture. Yeah, it's,
Rubber cement glue just sounds ridiculous.
it's like a paste. It's...
You can make paste.
Yeah, but you need this paste.
You specifically need the rubber cement glue.
Yes, it's like slightly wetter rubber that is sticky.
Ew.
So glue.
Not really. It has a different consistency.
I'm trying to wrap my mind about.
If I showed it to you, your mind would probably be blown. I'm not gonna lie, and not in the fun way.
It's just weird, like hearing rubber cement glue. Anyways, before we disappear on a tangent of rubber cement glue.
We already did.
We already went down that road.
Oh, well, blame me then. Like everything else is.
Yeah, I think that pretty much sums up weeks. Anyway, let's talk about fucking video games.
Yeah.
Let's do that. That sounds like a great idea.
Greg, man, I'm looking at a list of games that you've been playing, and I'm not ready to hear them, so I'm gonna go first.
Burn.
I'm
You
looking
ready to hear
at
about my
it.
list?
No,
You ready to hear my
no.
list?
All right. I'm looking at Greg's list, and it's just making me.
I want
Like-
to hear Scott's list.
I look at the top, and it's Dead or Alive 5. I'm like, I can't get any worse than this. And then two ones down, it's League of Legends. I'm like, all right, we've hit the bottom. After that, World of Tanks. And then finally, it starts to pick up after that. It's like you put all of your wrong feet first. Now Machine is going to step down. He's really not feeling that well tonight. Just for people who are listening. NBD, not a big deal, but feel better, man. Feel better. Me.
I want to get that text in like 2 seconds.
No, you won't. I played a little bit of Sly 4 this week. Came out this week. I literally played the very like the tutorial level, I guess you could say. And then I did like literally nothing after that. I downloaded it on my Vita and then looked at how good it looks on the Vita, which is
Block.
really
Block.
It's no spoilers, Evan. Don't worry about it. It looks really good on the Vita. I'll say that.
I heard the bottles are back.
Bottles are back, man. Apparently they're harder to find, which is just upsetting because now I have to spend more time finding them.
And now they hold extra dust for you too.
You know, it's funny. If you think about it, Slide 2 and 3, the one thing that those games were lacking is the same kind of thing that Infamous 1 is lacking, which is kind of like just straight up animation. There's not a lot of facial animation, like cinematic animation. Sly 4, tons of that. Just very cinematic, very, very like exaggerated facial animation, like stuff that makes it more comic booky, like Infamous 2 did. That is really good. And I'm digging it. I've only played the tutorial level, which, Evan, I don't know, have you decided if you like Sly 2 or Sly 3 more?
I still haven't. I think I like 3 better.
So 2 is my favorite in the series, at least so far. In the beginning, the tutorial level is very akin to the tutorial level of Sly 2, so it already started off on a good note for me.
I like the tutorial for Sly 3 though. That was good.
Yeah, that's really good too. It's really cool how that's present and then you go back and then
yeah.
Where are you in Sly 3? I'm just curious, Evan.
This I thought I beat the chicken.
Yeah, fuck
General
that guy.
Tao.
So you did the Sao. It's Sao.
Yeah, I'm
not
I'm
General
on the last
Tao's
mission.
chicken.
Yeah.
He's not
I'm on
Chinese.
the last. I'm on the last.
He's a big rooster and his name is General Sao. How great is that? How fucking great? And he's a fucking asshole. Holy shit. So you did the bamboo fight then, right, Evan?
Yes, the bamboo and the
which
ground
is
force
awesome, right?
Yes.
So
That got annoying. I died. He was so close to
yeah,
dying, and then I died.
yeah. I died tons of times on that mission. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I like how you can
At
play
least
as
it's not like a.
Evan's talking. Come on, guys.
the panda guy.
Panda. King Panda. Panda King.
Panda King. Yeah, that guy. Fireworks King. I liked that mission. That was fun. What else? I also like how you gain players as you move.
You were making the best thieving gang ever.
Yeah.
The new Cooper gang, and it's awesome. Yeah, right. Wait till you get the level after that one is the pirate one, and that's man. that's when shit gets really real.
I like the Baron level. That was fun. Where you got to fly the planes.
Yeah, that one's awesome, right?
Yeah,
That's
I want
my
to go back and just do that again.
Yeah, that's my favorite level out of Sly 3.
It is.
But
I wish there were more flying missions though.
Yeah, there's only the 3. Once you get to the ship level, you'll
Only 3?
Yeah. This is the final boss. Oh, there's 2. Never mind, sorry.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah. Did I miss something awesome? Yeah, once you get to the ship level, I think you're gonna like that level the most.
After that, how many more is there?
Then it's the final chapter.
Okay. Good.
You're almost through.
I want to be done, so I can start.
Yeah, I'm really jealous of you because I've been waiting for Sly 4 for 6 years now, and Sly 4 is out for you now, so you will be able to finish Sly 3 and then just jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
I hate you, man.
I also got a PS3 mic.
So a Bluetooth mic.
No. Wired.
Weird.
The fuck?
USB mic.
Yeah.
I have one too. It's just easier though. I barely use it though because most of the people anywhere.
I just used the fucking Warhawk mic. That's what me and Scott did.
Oh god. I bought that game specifically to get the mic.
I bought that game because the game looked cool and the mic.
Well, the game
You
also.
should play.
I also played Warhawk in
You
his
should play
house.
with that.
Yeah, we should all play Warhawk again, guys.
Warhawk.
I don't even know if the servers are still on.
Probably not.
They probably are.
Maybe.
You won't be able to get a game anymore because the people who stayed probably played for the DLC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or they're playing Starhawk now.
Nah,
I don't see why people don't like that game.
It's fundamentally different.
All right, okay. We'll
Okay,
get it.
it's-
That's a conversation for another day.
Oh no, Starhawk is nerd.
So I played Sly 4. I literally only played the first 37 minutes of it, and then I checked out what it looked like on Vita. Looks really good. This is going to be harder platinum to get. I can tell already. So not machine.
Who cares about platinums?
I do. I got all 3 of the Sly Cooper platinums in the HD collection. I know you don't. I'm going to get the Ni no Kuni platinum, that's for sure.
Oh god.
Yep, that's what's up.
I am... See, Evan says that's what's up for the Ni no Kuni platinum. Doesn't give a shit about Sly platinum.
I don't even know what Ni no Kuni is. So.
It's an awesome game. You should read my review.
Ban him! Ban him like a wizard! The ban hammer?
I need you to lean in, Greg. I know you lean away from the mic to breathe in.
Yeah, I can.
Chocolate rain. Come on, that was the best forever. I know Scott got it.
I got it.
No, you didn't.
Chocolate rain.
So yeah, I finished Nino. No, I didn't finish Ni no Kuni. I finished my Ni no Kuni review. I'm on the final dungeon.
You finished Ni no Kuni.
Let me tell you about Ni no Kuni, guys. All right. Okay, so there's this side plot about the White Witch, which is Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch. It's in the name. The side plot of the White Witch storyline. It's not actually addressed. The player knows what the fuck's up, but the witch is not actually addressed until 40 hours into the game.
What?
All 40 hours of it.
I mean, 45 hours, but I was doing all the side quests, so maybe 30 hours if you're not. Still.
If you're counting.
But the way they did all of it was so good that I can't even be upset about it.
Yeah.
The way they did some of the story reveals was just fantastic. How they I can't say anything more because it's going to ruin it, but it's really good. It just... Oh, man. Ni no Kuni. Let me tell you. I really like that game.
You can tell.
Read my review. It's on the website right now. I really like the game. I think it has some problems with the combat, but I think it's really good.
I can agree with that.
You don't. You played 2 hours. I played 50. Get on my level, bitch.
Let me borrow your save. I am on your level.
Yeah, Fuck you, Greg. Greg and I fucking played... We did not play Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Terra Edition, Scott.
I didn't put that there. That wasn't me.
Greg and I played Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Here's how you know it was me. It's in green.
It's true. You do take the time to go back and make sure everything is in your dock color.
I think Greg did that.
So, we played the new zombie map.
We did.
No, we checked out the new zombie mode, which is Turn, which is pretty cool. Very frantic.
Yes, it's quick paced. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'd
like to see it spread across more maps.
I would too, and maybe just a little bit bigger where the player can move around a little bit more instead of so close.
And more people, I think, would not be... I would not be opposed. Because right now it's 3 zombies, 1 person.
I think it's actually 4 zombies, 1 person.
No, it's just 3. It's 4 people total.
I think you might be right. Yeah, you're right.
It's cool. It's crazy. It's cool. It kind of functions like gun game, where when you get a kill, you get a new gun, and then you get a kill with that gun, you get the next gun, and then so on and so forth. We don't know where it goes. Probably to an RPG or a fucking ballistic knife.
If you just get the RPG, game over. It's just kind of like, boom! Dead! You can't touch me.
But you die in 1 hit, and the zombies pretty much die in 1 hit, as long as you're aiming down the barrel right.
Yeah.
So, it's so fucking fast and crazy, and it's weird, playing as a zombie and then getting nuked, and then running 30 miles per hour like a fucking cheetah. Zombies run like cheetahs. But the new map, Die Rise. Holy shit, man.
I think you and me both pooped ourselves a little bit at one point.
Every 5 or 6 rounds that you get basically new dogs, which are called minions, and they're giant. They're
which I'm pretty sure are related to denizens.
Yeah,
in some way.
They're crazy monkey-like creatures with these gaping, toothy mouths that are just they're terrifying. They're jumping along walls. Scott's asleep. They're talking about Call of Duty queers. I don't know why I gave you a Damien voice, Scott.
That's because everything you do is in a Damien voice.
It's true. Stop snoring. Stop. Jesus.
Don't worry, if that starts happening, I'll just reach around and pull the chair back.
Evan, you're not allowed to snore either. We're talking about Call of Duty. Have you gotten the map pack yet?
No,
Why not?
because I haven't.
You should play zombies with us. I know you don't like zombies, but it could be fun.
What zombies?
It's too scary for Evan. He doesn't like scary things.
Clearly.
But yeah, it's basically
You're scary.
it's 3 buildings. It's crazy. There's no direction.
No, there really is not.
There's
There's
not. You can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want. And the Pack-a-Punch is somewhere. All the perks are in elevators that are just going places. They're just going wherever. You ride on top of the elevators to get up and down the 3 buildings. One of the buildings is upside down.
so great, though, when that happens.
No idea where the mystery box is. After putting like 5 hours into just the map itself, no idea where the mystery box is.
You can't find it.
It's upside down somewhere, apparently.
Yeah, and it's hanging from the ceiling, supposedly.
Yeah. We found like the secret song, or Greg found it.
Yeah.
That's about it. 3 teddy bears, so not too hard to find.
Yeah.
It's good though, man. Holy shit, it's good. A lot of good guns on the walls, which is not normal for a map, but since the mystery box is so hard to find, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. It helps out the players, which works. Because if they gave you the crappier guns that you would normally get, you would be dead so much quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. If you haven't jumped the bullet, wow.
Bite the bullet?
Bit the bullet. Bit
Another
the bullet.
one bites the dust.
Bit the bullet bill. If you haven't jumped the bullet, let me tell you, I'm mixing 2 different phrases.
He's trying to do too many things at one time.
If you haven't bit the bullet on the new map pack and you're an Xbox owner, I would say it's pretty cool. I haven't played any multiplayer or used the new download weapon, but it's cool. Scott, let's talk about Terra.
Okay, well,
I played Terra, guys. I played an MMO.
Sort of.
So, you play Terra, sort of.
I definitely played Terra, unless that was all a complex hallucination.
I really hope it
so
was. Just for
Tuesday was, let's see, it was a little bit of XCOM. No, Monday.
No,
Monday.
we're talking about me still. I've gotten to the part where I talk about Terra, and now you and I can talk about Terra together.
Okay, I'll leave this part till a little later then.
Okay. I got Terra. Download. Went free to play on Tuesday. 27 gigabytes. Jesus.
Oh, boo hoo.
Is large. What? I'm not complaining.
I'm large.
Yeah, you are.
Whoa,
hey.
Wrong tone.
Hey, whoa. Yes, you
Whoa.
are. More acceptable?
Better.
Okay. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. So I started playing Terra, plugged in a controller, played with a controller. Really cool, honestly. It's
Really? Is it really cool?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's really cool. I would say right now it's just at the regular cool level. Greg, as soon as he saw me playing, he wanted to jump on the bandwagon. That's for sure.
I want to try it. I mean, it looks cool.
It's definitely plays like an action game.
I don't really play MMOs all that much.
Yeah, you do. You play way more than I do. I played none though.
I mean, I played Guild Wars and I've played a bit of Conan, but other than that, I really don't play them that much.
But they have more of a draw to you than they do to me.
Yeah.
I don't like the MMO part of MMOs, which is the massively multiplayer part of MMOs.
He doesn't like playing with people.
I don't like people. I just don't like them. I like Call of Duty when I don't have to hear them talking. I can just shoot them in the face.
Hey, Mommy, did you see me shoot that guy in the face?
No. You mute everyone. You don't ever hear that. That is the ideal Call of Duty experience. It's weird how all of the women characters that you can make in that game they all just look like whores. It makes me a little uncomfortable.
Makes
honestly.
me happy. What are you talking about?
It's just
That's
weird.
just a field day
It just
for me.
seems kind of exploitative.
Thank you.
No. That's
Slap
not a
you. I'm
compliment.
gonna slap you.
I'm not agreeing with you, Greg. It seems like you're exploiting the female body because, like, there's no way to make a woman look like...
It's based on the gear that you pick up in game, and most of it doesn't look like that. Those are end games.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better because it's just... All the clothing is, like, really just unnecessarily revealing. It's just weird.
And you can also have other things that change it on top of it, too.
Yeah. I mean, I like playing as female characters in RPGs. Maybe just because I'm a male pig, whatever. Say what you
Or
will about me.
whatever.
Say what?
Or whatever. But it's just, it was weird.
Alex, I win.
What? A male pig?
Yeah, over you? I'm a hog.
Good for you, bro. I do not want to be a hog. But
just tells me
do you agree, Scott? I'm curious.
I'm just a horrible person.
Plus, there's like the class that just looks
I-
like teenage girls. Apparently, there's a lot of talk in the chat
Say what?
about raping all of them.
It is an ongoing joke, but anyone who's not an asshole, god damn it, I don't like that. I really don't like that. But yeah, but anyone who's generally not an asshole, or who plays one knows the storyline that they're all fully grown.
Yeah, they're just immortal, so they don't look like they're 18, right?
Not immortal. It's more like the Kokori deal.
Oh, they
From
just
Zelda.
don't. They don't physically age.
They don't physically age past that point.
Okay.
That is their full grown point.
Okay. Yeah, that's. I just briefly read the description. I skimmed it. So, it's a gorgeous game. The character models look gorgeous. Everything, the world looks gorgeous. I'm really excited to start playing it. I've only just kind of scraped the surface of it just out of curiosity.
How long is the game, Scott? Out of curiosity.
Because it's an MMO, you can probably think about you have to level up with your story, so you have to do some other side quests about where the story takes you. So
So you can't level up past a certain point unless you go through the next part of the story.
you can't go through the next part of the story until you level up to a certain point because you won't be strong enough.
Oh, so it's
Like
like
you
the
can keep
inverse of
going past that point, even though you didn't do that story mission.
with leveling, yeah, of course you can.
Okay,
I'm just saying you can't just rush through the game story, because it's a lot based off of skill, but they do something really, really weird with the scaling with your crit damage and your resistances. And everything's a lot more effective than you think it is.
Yeah.
You'll understand when you fight something lower level when you get there.
Yeah, from what I've played, it just seems like a pretty button mashy action game. But I'm sure that's just because I haven't seen any like the real skills stuff. But it plays well with the controller. I'm excited to play more.
What setting were you playing on?
It is button mashy, but you still have to press the right.
But you still have to
button
be. You have to pay attention.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you mean? Great.
What settings do you play the game on? Was it medium, high?
There's no difficulty. It's an MMO.
No. Graphic settings.
Graphic settings. I think it was like low and high settings.
Because it was running well when I saw you playing it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I was paying attention to
It
it.
doesn't-
And that's what
it-
caught my eye, is that a game like that runs well on our types of computers specifically.
I mean, my Mac ain't nothing to wave a stick at. My Mac is like built from the ground up for editing and like running applications that chug a lot of power. Not games, but
You custom built your Mac?
I did some customizing in it. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
There's you can tweak some things in it.
yeah. I have a very good processor, and I have 16 gigs of RAM, so that helps. Evan,
Yeah.
video games.
Sly.
Just
3.
Sly 3.
Yeah,
So this is your first time ever playing Sly 3, right?
correct.
What do you think so far?
It's great.
It is great, right?
Yeah.
Building the master gang to fucking make a heist in the Cooper Vault.
Exactly.
It's like a dream come true for Caper fans like myself.
Yeah.
Did you just saw Cooper Caper?
Caper.
Is that how you said it?
Do you know what a caper is?
No.
It's a style of thievery.
Oh.
It's
I was about to
also
say-
a
I'm
very
not
small
stupid.
green salty olive.
There you go.
Really? Huh?
Yeah, it's true. You've talked about capers in that context before.
They're
Like
nasty.
a caper movie is a heist movie.
I did not know
Like
that.
Ocean's 11 is a caper movie.
Well, I'm learning something new today.
Word of the day: caper.
Caper.
C-A-P-E-R. Caper.
The food spelled differently.
Yeah.
That's all about I can say about Sly. Yeah.
No, still
It's a great
C.
game.
I think
You
there's
guys
an I in there.
Right,
somewhere.
yeah.
Evan's talking. Come here.
Awesome.
Not his turn to talk.
Yes, it is. I'm the host, Scott. I make these decisions. Sorry, swig of water. So you're at the Panda King.
Yeah, I'm getting Panda King's daughter.
Yep. I love that.
Was there a panda in 2?
No, there's a panda in 1.
Okay,
It's the same character.
I've played all through 1, and I think I've played through all of 2. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
All of 2 has the clockwork pieces.
Yeah, and then you start in France first, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Paris.
then I have played through 2 as well. I don't think I beat
it
2.
ends in the
through.
sky on like a sky airship thing.
No, then I didn't get that far.
Okay. Did you go to Canada?
No.
Okay, then you didn't get very. You probably got about halfway through then.
Yeah, I remember playing it. I remember beating 1 and then playing through 2, but I don't remember beating 2.
2 is really fucking good.
2's okay.
I really.
I think I like 3 better.
2. I don't know. 2 stuck with me. Plus the bottles, man. Oh, those fucking mystery bottles. Clue bottles, man.
So hard to get. I collected a lot of those.
Dude, I got all of them. All of them.
That was back on the PS2, so
Yeah, dude.
that's yeah.
Sly 2 did have bottles, right?
Yes. Sly 3 does not.
I know.
Why'd they get rid of them in 3? Just out of curiosity.
The way you get, they kind of like streamlined a lot of just item stuff
Oh, okay.
and ability stuff, so you don't get abilities out of saves anymore.
Huh.
But they still do it in a good way. The way you get abilities. They brought the bottles back for 4 though, season time. So,
Well, that would make sense because it's
new developer Sinzaru.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
new developer and the fact that it's going through time. So, I mean, things that happen in the past happen in the future. Things like that.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're contextualizing it to make sense because of time travel.
That's just something that I thought of. I mean,
No spoilers.
I won't. It's called Thieves in Time because there's time travel, Evan.
One more. The original crew comes back together for one last heist in the end.
Oh, well, that's what the plot of every game is. It's like, oh, let's get back together and heist stuff. That's like the plot of 3. Did you like getting Murray back, Evan?
Yes.
It was
I was
awesome,
so
right?
depressed when I didn't have Murray.
Yeah. How upset were you to find out Bentley was in a wheelchair?
I already knew it because you guys told me.
Oh, that's right. We didn't mention it. It's upsetting.
It is.
Sucks that
You
Bentley
didn't tell
gets
me
broken.
how though, but
Yeah. It was upsetting how he got put in a wheelchair,
I know.
right? Holy shit.
That was so stupid.
Yeah. Fucking Clockella, or whatever the hell her name.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Grace, your girlfriend?
No, it's
Long story.
long story. Yeah.
Clock fast, so it makes it shorter.
Scott logic.
Like Fluffy Nuts. Fluffy Nuts listens to podcasts at times 3 speed, so he can get through more of them. I'm not even kidding.
Very true.
Last time I heard it was 1.5. Now it's 3.
Yeah.
So
It might be.
So he
times
just puts
2.
it on fast forward and just listens to it at a
Not
faster
fast.
rate.
You can listen to podcasts at a heightened speed.
Really?
You
How do you set that?
shove
It's
the
really
audio
funny.
through Audacity.
No, it has a setting on the podcast app in iTunes.
Oh, really?
I can
Yes.
show it to you guys during the break.
I tried it once. It was hilarious.
It's terrible. I can't listen to podcasts that way. I tried listening to Comedy Button to it that once, but it was really funny. But
I did it just because I could. Oh my god, it's hilarious.
it is funny.
interesting.
What else have you been playing, Evan?
That's it.
Dude, we missed you last week.
I know.
Why?
Last week I didn't play any games because I was out of town
Yeah.
Why were you out of town?
skiing. which I
He was on a
didn't do.
ski trip,
And you didn't even get to ski.
and he didn't get to ski.
You should feel bad right now.
I
My
do.
ski trip was ruined by the fact that I could only spend all of my time inside drinking hot cocoa.
Oh my god, the cabin is so small you can't even believe it. All right,
I can't even
It's
fling
smaller
my
than your room,
crotch
Alex.
forward.
it's smaller than your room.
I stub it on the fire poker.
It's very true. God damn it, Evan. Greg,
Yeah, what up?
your turn. Sugar Pop.
My turn? Oh, because I have to be at the bottom. I see this racist...
Scott hasn't gone yet.
Oh.
Wow.
Feel
Way
bad
to,
about
way to
yourself.
fucking forget about Scott, you dick. You were about to go on this fucking autonomy, auto-bureaucracy, tangent rant, and you fucking forgot about Scotty, you asshole.
I'm Tony this week.
Yeah, you are. What have you been playing, Greg?
So what up, guys? I've been playing...
So what up, guys? I don't think you need to introduce yourself at this point.
I'm just gonna reintroduce myself. I'm now taking over.
Hi, guys. I'm Greg.
It's Greg. They forget about him every time he walks off screen.
It's kind of true.
That's not true. They
not true.
they worship the ground you walk on in the chat on streams.
I am apparently the only meme that is on that stream.
I need to make that meme of your graduation picture. I need to give that to the chat and just let them go fucking nuts with it.
Do it.
Anyway.
I've been playing Dead or Alive 5. I bought a whole bunch of DLC for that game.
You got two $50 PSN cards. I mean, why not?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much my thought. I was like, what DLC do I really want? And
all of it. The answer was all of it.
I kind of wanted all of it, yeah. I mean, it's Dead or Alive at this point. It's just kind of like, ooh. There's a free beach map on that game, and that's pretty much all I play on now. It's so much fun. It's just ridiculous. That game literally is ridiculous in all sense of the words. Just kind of like, they're like, yeah, let's make a game, and then have crazy stuff happen, and then you have boob physics, and then.
I misspelled ski. Sorry. I'm writing down titles. Don't worry about me, Evan or Greg or whoever the fuck you. I don't know. I feel like a confused parent. Alex, Derek, Brady, Alex. Mom, you had it right the first time. My mom doesn't know who I am between me and my brothers. She's Brady, Derek. My grandmother calls me Derek on a regular basis. I'm like, we don't even look that similar. Like, come on.
That's awesome. But yeah, Dead or Alive is a great fighting game. I'd recommend it, but it's probably an acquired taste for most people.
I hear it's pretty fun, and the single player is awesome. From what I
Yeah, it's
understand.
pretty cool.
Because the story's ridiculous.
The story makes me laugh, actually. Like, some of the stuff that happens is just really stupid.
What else, man?
Hyperdementia
Hyperdementia, man.
Mark II.
Neptunia Mark II.
Neptunia, I'm sorry. It's Anime Moe the video game.
Is that like the subtitle? Are we talking?
That's literally, like, it's written, like, right underneath there in
It's just
small
like
print.
it's fine. It's very fine print. It's actually just in the H. It's just like written really small in white over the white H. They'll never know.
It's the border. It's the border.
It's the border.
Anime Moe the
Why
video
does the
game.
border look like a dotted line? No, it's nothing. Don't read it.
So the opener of this game, it's fantastic.
I mean, fantastic's a word.
It is.
It's a. I wouldn't use it here.
It's not fantastic. Testicles.
Well,
What, Evan?
I heard testicles.
I would expect that from Greg, but not Evan. Like, even I wouldn't do that.
So apparently there's fantastic testicles. Gotcha.
It's not a fantastic testicles. There was just like a space.
Testicles.
Fantasticals.
Fantasticals.
We're gonna have so many titles this week.
Yeah, no, there's going to be a good amount of ones. But yeah, basically Hyperdementia takes place after the first one, and they pretty much bring you up to speed on what happened in the first one, which is very kind of bland, in all honesty, but it also made it kind of interesting at the same time. Basically, there's a bunch of references to gaming things, gaming items, just in general. Even the whole kingdom is called Game Industry. Game Industry.
I know, I got it.
That made me
Like the game industry.
like the whole thing.
Ah.
You have several characters that you play with. IF, Compa, Netgear. Compa calls her Gigi, which makes me laugh. Compa's so cute. Anyways.
Alright, sorry, we gotta stop getting distracted by
I'm
shit
sorry.
we're typing.
Distracted.
You weren't supposed to look yet.
Okay.
I
what-
waited
so-
until you exited out of the dock.
Greg, how's the game play? That's what I want to know.
It actually plays fairly well.
I don't want to know how well it plays, like how.
Does it play like a microphone? Like,
Yeah, do you talk into the game?
No, there are some things I could say to that game.
Well then, we just established that.
It plays. It's kind of hard to say. It's like it's a free roaming combat system, yet it's turn based at the same time.
So you can move your character around, but it's still turn-based.
Yeah. So you basically have a circle, and then you can move in the area of that circle, and the circle gets bigger based on. I'm not sure if it's certain AP you have.
Ability points sounds right.
It could be. And you basically get close to that enemy, or the enemy comes to you, and you have different combos that you can make. So you can triangles your normal, I think square is your hard hitting, and then X is your block breaker. So you can then use those. They have different combos that each girl has. By the way, this kingdom's pretty much made of all girls, other than a few guys that you see.
What
in
do the
this
male
cipher.
characters like look weird because everyone's girls?
No, the male characters, like, there's one character that's a girl that looks like a guy.
So it's a guy.
No, it's a girl.
So wait, he
So
is
it's a
scrotum?
guy.
No, Evan.
So it's a guy.
Evan's like, wait, so I don't understand. Are girls have cooties?
Cooties? I need.
And then on top of that, like, going into a dungeon, dungeons, like, the way you do dungeons is that you don't travel to them like you would in Ni no Kuni, for example. You travel to your dungeon.
No world map is what you're saying?
No, there is a world map, but the world map's pretty cool, actually. The world map, it shows where everything is, but the character that you are is an 8-bit form. It kind of looks like a giant Game Boy map or something. It's really neat. And then you find that dungeon. The dungeon will tell you how many enemies are there, what percentage of which country has what in that dungeon, which is really kind of irrelevant because the only thing that matters is A4, because of the enemies that you can kill. But then you go in there, and then you can walk around in the dungeon as GG, which is Nepgear. And you can press X against an enemy, and pressing X against them will let you be the first one to fight them. You can also do that by just walking into them, but like if you have a better chance of actually killing them before you go into the fight.
So you can like avoid combat altogether?
Yeah, basically was what that does, which I like, because if you get a high enough level, you can just hit them, move on, not have to worry about constant fighting all the way through. Even though it's actually really easy to dodge fights if you just walk around enemies.
Yeah, but you never want to dodge fights in a JRPG.
Yeah, I mean, in general.
Because JRPGs are so based on grinding, if you just
Yeah.
fight the whole way through and never avoid combat, you shouldn't have to
Wait,
worry
is
about
it
anything.
Friday still?
Yes,
Yes.
Evan, you complaining little baby.
Sorry,
But
birthday.
the way that they have it set up is that dungeons aren't just like, hey, here's one dungeon and you're done. It's more like the enemies will respawn each time you go back into a dungeon. And to make dungeons valuable, they have the guild, which gives you quests, and quests give you items that you can use throughout the game.
So quests rely on dungeons you've already been through, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I mean, some dungeons you can just go into and go through, but you complete quests based on the items that you collect from dungeons and monsters. And then you turn those quests in, they give you XP and money and points to spend in the item shop. I mean, it's a very easy setup for a JRPG. I almost feel like it's like the JRPG of indie, or like an indie JRPG in that sense. Because it's just weird.
It sounds weird. We spent a lot
You
of time
sound
talking about
weird.
it. Let's move
Yeah.
forward.
Anyways, it's a really good game. I would check it out. Or I would check it out. Of course I checked it out. I would recommend it to other people that like... It's a very niche market. I'll tell you that much. If you like anime...
Really?
If you like moe, specifically moe, and you like kind of ecchi type things... Ecchi, whatever. Ryan would tell me otherwise.
Ryan would beat you.
He would.
He would not even think about it. He'd just hit you.
It's a great video game. I like it. It's hilarious.
All right, you've been playing League. No one cares. You've been playing World of Tanks. No one cares. Dungeon Defenders. Talked about that
Nobody
plenty.
cares.
Black Ops Zombies. What do you think of Ni no Kuni?
Since I've only played the first 2 hours of Ni no Kuni, I think it's interesting. I like the art style of the game, and I like where the story is going so far, and I like the concept of the whole broken-hearted
That stuff
repairing, mending hearts.
That stuff gets so much cooler too. You have no idea.
The comic.
Without like ripping actual people's hearts out like some stupid comic Scott showed us.
Just instantly killing them. Yeah, and I think it's pretty neat. Just in general, the combat system's pretty cool. It's not
better.
Who
turn.
cares about compact, Greg?
Evan,
Compact? Is that what you just said, Evan?
Combat. I said combat.
Combat is pretty important.
the way that I think that it works really good because it's not turn-based. It's continuous movement.
Action.
Yeah, action-based.
It's action-based.
Which you don't see in too many JRPGs, at least.
I feel like that turn-based JRPGs and action-bar JRPGs are a dying breed, and action RPGs are the only thing that are going to survive.
Yeah, but the way that Ni no Kuni does it does it very well and could bring that back.
Yeah, the weird time.
Tactics games is where it's going.
It's not where it's going. It's going somewhere between tactics and action. Like turn-based is going to become tactics.
That's what I just tried to say.
Yeah, it's okay. I got you there. You mapped out the destination. I drove us there. That's what happened.
Now Scott feels sad.
It's cool. Namshin's been playing Sly 4. I know he had to dip out, but he really, really likes it. It is very... Even though it's being developed by a different studio, Sly 4 is very akin to the other Slys, and I'm really digging that aspect of it. Scott, you've literally just been playing XCOM and Terra?
Let's see. I actually
Terra.
didn't get to playing Terra till yesterday.
And today.
And a little bit today. And that's why it's all over my plate. Specifically 4 days of the week. For Monday, it was... What was it? No. I don't like that. I want to use yours.
Why would you want to use one? Get over here!
I'm kidding. Okay, so Monday I didn't really play all that much since I had an upcoming math quiz or whatever. So I played a little XCOM and studied for that. Not at the same time, though. And then I found out that Terra went free to play just because I knew it was coming. I wanted to see if there was a date for it the next day. And apparently it was released that day.
Yeah, we talked about it last week, but yeah, Terra's free to play as of Tuesday, February 5th. And
So I go and I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. So I download the patch.
And then he literally shot Terra.
Later that night, I remembered the real reason why I quit the game.
yeah,
And
glitch.
before I said it's because everybody else left, then no, this time was because I left. And I didn't exactly leave because I didn't like the game. It's because the game was literally bugged for me.
It's because the game didn't like me.
It's actually
That's the wrong way of putting it, but okay.
you know when they say that you choose the game just did not choose Scott. That's actually what happens.
That's pretty much.
Terra,
Basically,
I choose
it was kind of working fine at the start, but eventually, when I hit the play button, the game would crash on load, and it degraded to the point where when I hit the play button in the launching screen, it didn't do anything. It literally flashed, and then when I would click on it, nothing would happen. My screen didn't freeze. I pulled up with Task Manager, and that it didn't even show an extra process coming up. So I was like, "The fuck is going on?" So I put in a support ticket. That's what happened before, and that's when I quit. So I put in a support ticket Tuesday, and then they had a solution, a roundabout solution, where I was forced to do a DNS flush and uninstall the game and reinstall the game.
God, all
That
27
fucking-
gigabytes of it.
which took me
A day and a half, right?
yeah.
It's about that.
And then that didn't even fix it.
What
All
fi-
I had to do was I had to go into 3 different programs and add admin control to it. That was it.
Oh, tech support.
And as far as gaming goes, I've been back into it. I've been trying to get back to the feel of it. I thought I would be, semi-okay, and I was wrong. I was wrong.
Greg, can you do me a favor? After I say what I'm about to say, can you just say, "Hey, listeners"?
Yeah, sure.
Let's check in with the listeners.
Hey, listeners.
I hope.
You like that?
No, there's a group of listeners that are listening that are going to be really upset with me, as they should be. Joe says no. Period. Evan has opinions? Question mark. I don't know why Joe's watching. He hates us. Harold says, "Hey guys, listening to the comedy button. That was your first mistake. Come on, Harold. Come on." He says, "Episode 116. Scott who? I don't know when that was. Fantasticneighborhood.com. I don't know. What is he? I don't know what Harold references. Reichmann says, "Hey, lol. What is this? New listeners? What is this?"
New listeners? We got new listeners.
Hey, Reichmann. I'm probably saying that wrong. What do you think, Scott? Reichmann? You don't even want to try.
Link somewhere.
If you go to the comments on the YouTube link, Evan, you
I don't
can,
have the said YouTube
I'm
link.
just gonna call him Ricky.
Ricky. I just posted in the chat. I guess that just Tara, Scott, just for you.
That's basically what I've been working on because while everything was downloading, I was just making sure
Warlord.
this was an actual solution that people tried before, and I couldn't find it, and I was a little worried, but I couldn't do anything because it was still downloading.
Pokemon plus Ryan. Raikemon.
What?
That's pretty cool. I dig that. Wouldn't it be Ryan plus Pokemon, though? Wouldn't that be the order of operation? You know what? I'm not going to question it. We have a different listener. It's probably just my friend Ryan. Because
It
that's the
probably
only...
is.
It's just, although his YouTube name is different. Anyway.
He would have a different Google name, wouldn't it?
No, it'd be his YouTube name. Before we move on, so last week, Nabshin, Scott, and I delivered on the news that Sony's having a special press conference on the 20th of this month, February 20th.
Copying off of Nintendo.
So it looks like they're going to announce the PS4. I just want to know from Evan and Greg,
What? Huh? You said my
what
name.
do you think they're going to announce at this press conference? I'm going to give you some questions. Do you think they're going to announce a name?
For the PS4?
Yeah.
Or...
Or are they going to do it like what they did with the Vita and just say, "Oh, it's the NGP" until E3 or whatever?
I feel like if they announce it now, then they have nothing to announce for E3, and that's just going to be really
E3's...
disappointing.
Well, I'll get to that.
E3 is probably going to be price.
No, E3 is going to be priced definitely in games. Just all games on E3. So, Evan, you don't think they're going to announce a name?
Not a name, but they might announce. They have to announce something.
So, I mean, obviously they're probably just going to announce, we're making a system. If you couldn't have guessed. Greg, do you
Yeah,
think they'll announce
that's
a name?
probably what they're gonna do. I feel like they're just going to announce they're making a system.
If they do, I don't think it's going to be smart, but they probably are. I mean, they're making a big deal of
Then
it.
at E3, I think they're going to be announcing.
I don't
everything
know.
else.
They could do the smart thing.
I can see that, Evan.
They could do the smart thing and call it
Because it's PS3. Come on,
PS4.
guys. It's PS3.
They could do the smart thing and call it the PS4.
Or they could just call it the new PlayStation. That's what a lot of people have been saying. I'd be down for that. Sorry.
That would also be fine. Well,
Or just PlayStation.
but
Yeah.
we already have one of those.
I know, but PlayStation, not PS1. That's kind of what the PlayStation
Is
been
now
rebranded.
called, but no,
But like, no,
it's
it doesn't matter. The PlayStation 1's out of print, so having a system called PlayStation 1, it wouldn't cause problems.
Yes, it would.
No, they'll just put a number behind it.
No,
Later on.
just like PlayStation. Just call it PlayStation.
The
That's
PlayStation.
the
PlayStation New.
or
The PlayStation New.
or the new PlayStation, or PlayStation Orbis. People have been
the Orbis.
Orbis is its code name right now. So I don't know. All right, if they do announce a name, what do you think the name will be, Greg?
It's just going to be called the PS4. I mean, if they're going in logical order the way they are, it makes no sense to change it up at this point.
The argument is that 4 in Japanese is actually almost identical to the word for devil, so it's an unlucky number. 4 in Japan is
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
4 in Japan is basically the 13 of the United States. Like, flights don't have a seat 4, hotels don't have a level 4, stuff like that.
It's level 13.
So, we don't have level 13 on half the hotels in the United States. Fun fact. Anyway, Evan, if they announce a name, what do you think it'll be?
It's definitely not going to be 4.
Are you sure? Really?
Because of all that superstition, I really don't think so.
Do you think it'll be the new PlayStation, or PS Orbis?
I don't know what it looks like, so...
Well, obviously, what it looks like has nothing to do with its
Here-
name.
Well, the Orbis sounds like an orb, so...
Does.
So?
Sounds awesome if it's an orb. It's just a floating orb sitting in a tray.
Do you think they're going to show what the hardware looks like? Yes or no? Talking about final hardware.
At E3, most likely, yes.
E3 definitely, but...
I really don't think so. I think they're going to stick... No comment.
I don't think they're going to show what it looks like either. Scott, do you have an opinion?
They might show what it looks like and not announce the name.
Yeah.
If they do...
They're gonna do one or the other. My bet's on the name.
All right. Last question. Now I want to move on so we can take a break and then move to the news. Do you think they'll show games, like actual, say, like this developer's working on this game, this developer's working on this game, blah blah blah, or do you think they're just going to show a sizzle reel of just a montage of things that you'll see them of a montage of reels?
We got it.
Okay.
A reel is probably more likely.
And then it was like, see more at E3 2013.
Probably.
Evan's going for the sizzle reel. What do you think, Greg?
Honestly, I feel like this conference is just... They should wait.
They're not waiting. It doesn't matter.
I know.
That doesn't matter. Just tell me.
To me, at least. They'll probably do something like that. They'll probably be vague, in all honesty. They'll be extremely vague, not giving away too much, not giving away too little. Just enough to keep people talking about it.
Scott, you need your headphones to hear Evan. That was a good face. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm thinking they're going to be like, listen, guys, Naughty Dog is working on this. Naughty Dog is working on a game. Sucker Punch is working on Infamous 3.
And then Naughty Dog's working on a game, then Sucker Punch.
I think it's...
Then another Naughty Dog is working on another Naughty game. What'd you say, Evan?
They're working on games. I really think it's going to be, oh, hey, we have something coming out soon.
I feel like they'll say somebody's working on something.
Yeah, they will.
All right. I just want to get some general thoughts because you guys weren't here to talk about it last week. So we are, at least right now, we're planning. I'm going to do a live stream of my live reactions to the press conference as it's happening. And hopefully, I'll be able to bring in most of the Irrationalites as we watch it. So we can all
Irrationalites?
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus.
The Irrational Passionists. I'm not Jesus.
Or it could be... Or it could
Jorge.
it could be electrolytes, Greg. It could be
No,
like
it's
that.
not electrolytes, Evan. Shut
I
up.
know. but it could
Irrational
be like that.
Passionists. Okay. And then we will be able to... You will see us watching the conference and get our live opinions, and then we'll talk about it. We might do like a mini cast as well.
What time are they doing it?
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
That's like literally right between my two classes on Wednesday.
Oh, that...
Oh,
Yeah, right? I have
boo.
2 to 4:50. No, 2 to 5:50.
Are we just gonna hang out here in the intermittents?
Yeah. 2 to 5:50, but I'll probably get out early to that. And then I have 7:30 to 10:30
Oh, wow.
Oh,
on Wednesday. I know, it sucks, Evan. All right, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after these brief messages. No, we'll be right back, and we'll talk about some news and do new releases and throw it out. Okay, guys? So we'll be back in just a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to speed this break up.
Don't worry, there's not a lot of news, so I just have to use the bathroom.
I feel like if Sony does call the PlayStation something else, it's going to feel really weird. I feel like that Sony America will call it the PS4, but they'll call it something different in Japan.
No, they can't do that. That'll fuck everything up. Just like
On top of that, then everybody would want to buy an original the new PlayStation from
what,
Japan.
like the PlayStation Orbis or whatever would be in Japan. Nah, they can't do that shit. Fuck that.
It's happened before, hasn't it?
Not for any system I know of.
Meh, whatever.
Alright, time to look depressed.
That's your goal in life, ain't it? Oh my god. Why do you take forever? Like the last little bit. It's like 30 minutes left. Scott, you look so sad.
I'm doing a good job, right?
I really want to talk about it now.
Well, the last time they did that, Greg, was when
You
There
missed depression, isn't it?
What?
What?
Shut up. The last time they named a console something different in two territories is when they made the Super Famicom and the Famicom in Japan, and the Super Nintendo and the Super Nintendo and Super Nintendo in America. So
Okay,
they're not with Nintendo. They're not going to do that again. All right,
No,
Evan,
no.
you ready to
I
come
thought
back?
it was Nintendo. I thought it was the Super
Yeah,
Nintendo.
Super Famicom in Japan, Super
Yeah.
Nintendo and Famicom, Nintendo or NES, Super Famicom.
Maybe
Super
Maybe
NES.
I'm thinking of games. Maybe they did that with a game.
Probably.
Alex, did you see the new Community?
No.
Well, I'm glad they stuck with the actual Nintendo.
It's actually
Oh,
pretty good.
Genesis and Mega Drive. I forgot about that.
Okay, yeah.
It was called the Genesis in America and the Sega Mega Drive in Japan.
I knew there was a console.
Yeah, but that is old consoles. They're not going to do that now. There's too much of with the internet. It's just, yeah.
They were able to get away with it before.
Yeah, because there was no internet to connect everything. Now it's just
Yeah.
It's just going to cause problems with branding.
Get at me, bro.
Having two different brands with the same thing. It's yeah.
Yeah, bro. Get at me.
Thank you, Harold, for the Genesis Mega Drive tip. All right, Evan, you ready to come back?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, give me a second. Bollocks. Get out of my Vita.
Get out of my Vita.
Yeah, that's what the ladies say. Look at my shoulder.
Scott looks directly at your shoulder.
Hey, shoulder. Nabishin sends us a Nabishin ass for the end of the show, too. It's pretty good.
Nobody should ask. Why am I sick?
Artists. IPP. No, UPP.
IPP like R. Kelly.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm so upset with you. That wasn't even funny. It just made Scott laugh.
Yeah, because I saw that one Boondocks episode.
Yeah, right?
It was really, really funny.
There you go.
It had
Ridiculous.
I love
it had the
Boondocks.
funny parts had little to nothing to do with the actual R. Kelly scene. It was just
That R. Kelly scene
Wiley
was
and-
fucking great, though.
Yeah, it was.
All right, shh.
News in gaming.
Wow, Alex.
What? We've been playing that
That's
for like the
very
past.
old.
We've been playing that for the past 4 weeks. Evan,
I haven't heard it, so.
maybe you should listen to the podcast, or you know what, Evan? Maybe you should be on the podcast.
I have been on the podcast.
Guys, we got some news to talk about. Let me throw 2 things out that I know are going to be big surprises for all of you. In 2013, there will be a Call of Duty game. There will be an Assassin's Creed game. Literally, Activision Blizzard came up and said, "Yo, dog, gonna be a Call of Duty game." And Ubisoft came up and said, "Yo, dog, gonna be an Assassin's Creed game." Assassin's Creed game will not star Connor. We'll have a new group of people, and that's literally everything we know.
Yeah, they're gonna have something at PAX, hopefully.
No. No, they won't.
Aww.
Yep. So there's some news. Other news: Rayman Legends was delayed. It was delayed from the end of this month to September. The reason for the delay was literally only so it could come out on multiple platforms. It's coming to PS3 and Xbox 360 now. It's kind of a loss for Wii U, but all of the Wii U exclusive features will remain exclusive to the Wii U, which is lucky, seeing as how, Vita and PS3 connectivity is advanced pretty much to that level. So, interesting tidbit. A lot of people upset. So this is kind of a big loss for Nintendo, honestly. With how popular Rayman Origins was, its direct sequel of Rayman Legends it's a loss, definitely.
We're thinking that's why they did it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem was if they had only put it out on Wii U, Rayman Legends was not going to sell that well. Just because Wii U is a smaller audience for them to draw from. So if it's out on more systems, it's more likely to sell. That's that's why most games are multi-platform these days.
Yay.
Trying to think.
Agreed.
Any other news you guys found this past week? Evan, I know you have all of the news.
Do I?
Yeah. J.J. Abrams and Valve are making Half-Life and Portal movies.
That is happening.
Sweet.
J.J. Abrams, pretty cool director. Skylanders Swap Force. No, it's not, I'm not gonna. You guys don't care.
Magic the Gathering's coming to Disney World.
No, it's not.
No. Tony wishes.
Alright, correction. New Assassin's Creed game is set for fiscal 2014, meaning April of 2013 through March of 2014. So, technically, or more likely this year, but possibly not. That's it for news. Really slow news week. DICE is happening right now. Nabshin was going to tell us about some of the DICE stories, but he's not feeling too well. Everybody, sending love to Nabshin. Hope he feels better soon.
Get better, Nabishin.
God, Greg, could your scroll be any louder?
I can make it louder if you
I
want
know.
to.
Fuck
Careful
you.
what you say.
Yes, Harold. And other news.
Ubisoft-
The sky's
for-
blue, water is wet, and yes, you do like Rock Band.
For reference, Ubisoft said, quote unquote, fans certainly won't have to wait 4 more years for the next Far Cry.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, okay.
So happy birthday to you, Greg.
It's Greg's birthday.
No, not yet.
Oh.
Coming up.
Soon.
Nabshin's birthday. This month.
Happy birthday,
Anyway,
Nabishin.
Evan, do you think you can hit me with some new releases? We're not doing a discussion this week.
Yes, I can hit you with new releases, but we're across the internet, so I can't physically hit you.
You know what? I
can take care of that.
shut up. Don't give Scott ideas, Evan.
Scott's ideas are fantastic.
I will settle for you telling them to me.
They're
Alright,
fun on
fine.
the ears.
Next time I see you, I'll hit you for it. But
Now
I'll
I
hit
have
you
to
with
make
them.
physical so I can clamp
I'll
them to your
let.
ears.
Okay, never mind. This past week on PSN, we have Sly Terra Cooper, Thieves in Time. That's $40. It's a cross-buy.
So if you buy the PS3 version, you get the Vita version for free.
I was just about to say that.
And Terra apparently comes with it.
Terra's free too, so come on.
Dead Space
Comes with
3 for
everything.
$60.
That coffee comes with some
Come
terror.
on, don't interrupt Evan. This is
Fist
his
of the
time to
North
shine.
Star 2, Ken's Rage for $60. Which is way too much for Ken. Come on.
Shut up, Evan. Just
for
read
the-
the new releases.
On the network, we have Mensa Academy for 10.
Those
Bentley's
guys make way
Hat
too much money.
Hack Pack for $3. It's a cross-buy as well. Is that for Sly Cooper, Alex?
Yeah, I don't really know much about it. Apparently, it's like a little mini companion game to Sly 4. I might buy it. It's $3, so
I'll check it out
yeah.
when I get it. When I finish Sly 3. But Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed for $30. This past week on XBLA, we have Special Forces Team X 1200 Space Bucks. This past week on Nintendoware, we have for the Wii U, we have Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage 2. It's to be announced.
Price will probably be about $55. So
For the 3DS eShop, we have Mega Man 2, $5. Splinter Cell 3D to be announced. Rayman 3D to be announced. And then a demo for
Etrian Odyssey 4,
Yes.
Legends of the Titan.
that thing.
For free.
For free. Of course, Heaven.
No, for DSiWare we have I
was gonna correct you on that too.
Heaven. Heaven.
You should have put ...
It's $2.
Get the fuck out of here.
What is that?
I went to the wrong place.
Wait. Let's take a second here. What the fuck kind of game is Heaven? Heaven! It's like somebody just randomly fucking died.
Went to heaven and then didn't like it.
Wow! What is this? Oh, it's heaven. Heaven!
I don't need you to drift.
I didn't die, did I? Wait. That girl I raped got me here. What? Nothing. Ah! Alright. I'm watching the video for this game right now.
Retail releases for the week of...
Wait. Hold on. Let me share. Let me tell you about this video. Evan, I'm trying to do a screen share. Desktop 1, please. It's some kind of a platforming game where, all right, I don't even know what the fuck's happening.
Oh, I know what it's like.
It's like those dumb, terrible iPhone games where you have to just move the phone from left to right, except you're actually moving. What is that? Is that like a monkey person?
I don't know.
Looks like a specter.
All right, let me tell you. Heaven did not. This is not the first thing that popped into my head.
No.
When I thought of Heaven.
They're not even in heaven.
No, he's making his way through hell.
No, not.
I like the art though for Heaven.
Oh,
it's
look,
just brush style. It's
They could have came up with a better name.
It's developed by Circle.
great company.
This was developed by Shape. What? What is happening?
Shapes have imagination now?
Yeah,
Didn't
exactly. All right, Evan, continue.
Retail releases for the week of February.
February.
You spelled it wrong.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I did.
I was looking at that like, are you sure you didn't spell that wrong?
Sorry.
February 12th, 2013. Brain Age Concentration Training 3DS.
Brain age concentration.
Evan, let me
camp.
teach you how to concentrate, since clearly you don't fucking know.
He's lost to us forever.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing transformed for the 3DS.
Tornced form, if you ask Evan.
Transformed.
Roll out.
Aliens Colonial Marines for the PS3, 360, and PC.
All right, I'll say it. Omerta, a city of gangsters for the Xbox 360. What? Picks and craps, Evan.
I'd have to crap on Heaven.
Heaven.
And this is a hard choice. I want to say Rayman 3D, but I also want to say Aliens, Colonial Marines.
Not Sly 4.
Oh,
Interesting.
Sly 4, Sly. Definitely Sly 4, Sly. Yep.
I'm not gonna cop out and pick Sly 4 2 weeks in a row.
Yes, you will.
So I will pick.
Do it, Alex.
Mega Man 2.
I thought you killed him though.
No, I'm just kidding. That's my crap. What are you talking about? My pick is Heaven. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Scotty, hey. You're just looking at this list and you're just perpetually fucking sad.
That's how I am right now. All these games, except for maybe like 2 of them.
Alien seems like it could be cool.
I can get behind either Rayman 3D or Mega Man 2. I just don't know what I'm going to dump on. It's going to be my toilet paper for the week.
You can dump on Mensa Academy.
That's probably too short of a roll.
Not enough toilet paper for that one.
That was a good one, Scott.
All right.
Heaven seems like it has enough going against it for me to take crap on it.
Harold says, by the way, my birthday is also this month.
Happy birthday,
early
Harold.
birthday, Harold. You'll have to tell me when your birthday is. We'll send you an Irrational Passions greeting card. No, we won't. Don't get excited.
We'll send you an e-card.
No one was actually excited for that. Greg, man, picks and craps, please.
I think I'll pick Aliens.
I played it. Seems like it could be okay.
And then I'm just gonna have to crap on probably
Don't say heaven. Don't.
Omerta, a city of gangsters.
I want to know what that is. Like, what could that possibly be?
It's probably crap.
Let me, you know what? Just give me 1 second.
Alex must look this up at this point.
No, I have to check the email because I keep forgetting to. I just assume we don't get any emails. We very well could. Fill time, Greg. That's not filling time.
I'm not good at filling time, unless you want me to talk about anime.
No.
Oh God,
Then
please
That's not
no.
filling
Please,
time.
no.
Alright, we don't have any emails.
No anime.
Guys, you can contact us in a variety of ways.
Mostly through Alex.
Mostly through me.
And
You can-
any single one of our names, but Greg's at IrrationalPassion.com.
And for
No,
non-machine reviews,
Scott's email is now Tara at IrrationalPassions.com.
No, Scott's email is actually cumdumpster at IrrationalPassions.com.
Crap, what?
I don't know. The dumpster at thegarbagecan.com. That's a comedy button joke. I stole it. I'm not going to lie. It's just funny. You guys haven't heard it, so I wanted to let you guys into that secret. You can follow all of us on Twitter. I'm at Alfighter27. Greg is at Gregory Blaney. Evan
I'm at Sticker Glue.
Scotty is at WhatTechuz, all one word, all lowercase.
With 2 T's.
Tony is at Tara Horvath. Nabashin is at Nabashin186. Our lovely watcher, as per usual, is Harold at USFHBomb on Twitter.
Yay!
Voicemail is 44590-133. No one cares. Weekly
It's like Blade because it is.
weekly live streams happen at twitch.tv/Irrational Passions. Don't know where this is going. Please check that out. We put a lot of work.
Join the realist side.
Please check out the Twitch TV. We put a lot of good stuff up on there. Like,
Do we?
Yeah, we do. Rob stopped in for a little
I
bit.
haven't checked in a while.
I know you don't, because you hate us. Other Terra
Yes.
stuff includes rate and review us on iTunes, please. It helps us out so much. Go to retroids.com, join the forums, and start a conversation there, because that's
They're
where our
awesome.
forums are out, and a lot of cool people are there. Also, go to MGC. We're going to talk about that more in the next coming weeks. Follow us on Twitter at IrrationalPod. That's when you get updates on when the show is live, when we are live on Twitch, and when the show gets uploaded to the website, when new posts are on the website, like my Ni no Kuni review and Nabashin's posts. So check it out. And check out our website, IrrationalPassions.com, if you haven't already. It's pretty sweet. Good stuff on there, especially this past week. Let me take a second to say, before we get to Nabashin segments, that Midwest Gaming Classic is coming up. That's MGC for those who aren't experiencing it. Happens every year in the Midwest. Milwaukee, I think? Not positive. I'm not good at this. I'll have something prepared for next week. If you're interested, go to MidwestGamingClassic.com. Celebration of classic games. It's an awesome place. A lot of Retroids representation there. Unfortunately, we will not be there this year. It falls on the same weekend as PAX East. But it's going to be a rip-roaring good time. Plenty of good parties, good fun, classic games, arcade machines, and awesome, awesome things. So, if you were into classic gaming, like all of us here have a soft spot for that stuff, go to check out Midwest Gaming Classic. Wow. Midwest Classic. MGC. MidwestGamingClassic.com. Got it. I got there.
Maybe. One day.
Nabashin asks, if you could make a toy line of Rational Passions action figures, one, what would the figure say after pulling the string on the back? Two, what would the figure's special ability be? And three, what accessory would come with it? Alright, let's do this one at a time. Scott, what would your figure say when I pulled its back string?
Again, Alex.
We're doing our own figures? No, let's do each other's figures.
No, do your own.
No, that's no fun.
No.
Alright. I'll do Scott. Scott will do Greg. Greg will do Evan. Evan will do me.
Do you want this?
I'm a walrus!
I got Greg.
Yes. Alright, Scott, what would Greg's action figure say? This is all straight from the mind of Nabashin.
I'm gonna have to come back to this one.
No, man. All right, Greg. What? All right, no, Scott. So, what would Greg's special ability be as an action hero?
As an action hero.
As an action figure hero.
I don't even.
Harold sent us an email, so thank you, Harold. It says now you can't say you don't have any emails. H sent from my iPhone.
Yes, you can. Quick, delete it. Quick, delete
I
it.
deleted it. I purged it. It's a purge button. I did that. All right. What would Greg's special ability be? Do you want us to just come back to you in general?
Yes.
Okay, the third question is what accessory would come with it, so just be ready. Mm-hmm. Greg, what would Evan say when you pulled his string? Keep in mind, it cannot be anything racist.
I'd have to say what you said earlier.
I'm a walrus?
I'm a walrus.
I'm a walrus! I like Call of Duty!
That would be his secondary one.
Okay. What would his special ability be? Does he give wicked blowjobs to Bobby Kotick?
That could be one. I feel like if you just like pulled it again and then like he scuttles around like a walrus or like a horker from Skyrim.
Okay, Harold says his pick was Brain Age and his crap was
On
heaven,
top of that,
by the
like
way.
a mustache grows from his chin or
Okay.
like his whole face.
What accessory would come with it? Tusks.
tusks? That's
All right, Evan.
What's between
what-
5 different sets of tusks?
Yeah. All different sizes, all different levels of racist. Evan, what would my action figure say when you pulled my string?
Sorry, I was asleep.
that was pretty good.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, just sorry I was asleep. What would my action figure's special ability be?
I don't know.
Could it talk for 50 hours?
It'd be like a speaking spell, never shut up.
I want to play with you. God, I hope I wouldn't sound like that.
Yeah, talking forever.
What accessory would I come with? My ego?
A pillow.
A pillow. Aw. As long as it's Tempur-Pedic. Scott.
My ego is an accessory. That's pretty good.
Scott's string would... It's a toss-up between fuck this shit or shut up, Alex, you've talked for too long.
I never say that though.
Or, Alex, you're doing it wrong. You don't know how to play League.
First part of that's okay.
Because
that applies to everything.
Alex, you're doing it wrong. Scott's special ability would be to play League and podcast at the same time. An ability Tony's action figure would lack. And Scott would come with a special MMO handbook accessory, allowing him to tell you anything you would want to know in a way, way more complicated format about any MMO. And he will go on for hours. Hours, son!
That's great.
Scott, you ready?
For days, son.
What would Greg's figure say after pulling his string? Know it. I'll do Greg. You do Tony.
That
I can do that.
Tony's would be
What
good.
would Tony's string? What would he say after you pulled the string?
Greg don't know shit.
That's so true. You don't know shit,
Greg? He would.
Let's see.
What would his special ability be?
That's a bit of a tougher one.
Okay.
I can name it right now. It's being an asshole.
That's not a special ability.
Yeah, Tony ain't fucking special.
Being nice.
Being nice. That I'd like to see.
Nah, it's gotta be.
Come on, man. You got this. I'll say Greg.
Okay.
If I pulled your string, you would almost definitely say, I love anime! Your special ability would be to annoy the shit out of me about your anime. And you would come with a Cowboy Bebop DVD collection.
A what?
Or a Eureka 7. One or the other.
Either one is acceptable.
Maybe both. You would come with both in the pack. And
Whoa, he's coming
have
now?
semen stains on it.
I just come both those
You
things.
ejaculate discs. What would Tony's special ability be?
Making you watch videos that you don't want to watch.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good
And
one.
what accessory would he come with? A 5-pack of Everclear?
No, I'd say a packet of magic cards.
Okay.
Now, how about Nabashin?
We'll do that together. Harold says Evan's figure will be incredibly racist. Tony's figure will come with an MLP poster. What's that? Alex's accessory would be a Chipotle burrito. That is awesome.
That would be
good one.
everybody's accessory.
That's a good point.
We love
We
Chipotle as a
come in
podcast.
we come in a pack.
Except for
and there'd be
Nabashin.
6.
Except for Nabashin.
If you put them all together, all the figures together, they will say, roll?
If you put all the figures together, we actually form Excelsior. Not a dumb Gundam or Voltron. Fucking Excelsior.
I was gonna say
Roll.
Voltron. We just form Voltron.
Oh, fuck Voltron. You get nothing on Excelsior.
Or we just
Roll.
become Super Optimus Prime.
Nabashin. I think if we pulled his string, he would say, "Shut up, Alex. We're not going to end up doing a spoiler cast." Or it would be some random correction of something I got wrong.
Probably.
True.
His special ability would be to keep our podcast together.
Yeah.
He keeps us together with love and his pimp hand.
What would he come with, though?
He would come with, I would say, Keyblade. I would give Nabashin the Keyblade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with this specific action figure, I think a purple cane would be more in order.
Nabashin is the pimp of Irrational Passions. It's not just because he's black, it's because he fucking pimps the shit out of us. Joe, let's just say, Joe would say something cynical and snarky. His special ability would be to never show up.
You always lose him.
And he would come with a pair of hipster glasses.
Showing up. Alex, the special
What?
ability will be showing up because he's never here.
No. See, that's not what Joe does, though.
You're saying it wrong. His special ability would be
That's
disappear.
true.
Where did he go? Thank you, Nabashin, for the questions. They were very fun. I hope you feel better, man. We all love you. Feel better.
Yeah.
All right. How's everybody feeling?
Fantastical.
Tired.
This is a good shorter show. Hour and a half.
I want to
Not
go
bad.
finish Sly Cooper.
Do it. I'm gonna go play. I think I'm gonna try to finish Ni no Kuni tonight, and then.
Then on my
play
day
Sly
off
4.
tomorrow, I'm going to go play it. I'm going to go get Sly 4 and play and beat it all in one sitting.
Awesome. I like
And
that.
get all
man.
those bottles. Get all
Get
these
all those fucking bottles, man.
I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. What I'm gonna do?
I have work Sunday and Monday, so I have the only one day off till Wednesday, hopefully.
Yeah, man. Okay. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Evan. Thank you,
Thank
Nabashin. Feel better, man. Thank you, Harold, for
chat
watching.
listeners.
Yeah, thank you, Harold, for watching. Thank you, Raikimon, for watching. Thank you, Joe, for stopping by, I guess.
Not doing any more sad face.
You have been
Harold.
listening to Irrational Passions Podcast, episode 116. Play your games, stay rational. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Harold said Joe's power is invisibility.
That's funny. Titles! Or as Nabashin would say,
Tittles.
Titles.
Wow.
That's what he does
Really?
every week.
No, he
If you
doesn't.
hadn't noticed. Yeah, he does.
No, he
Maybe you
doesn't.
should fucking pay attention during the podcast, Evan.
We're too busy playing your respective video games.
He's playing all of his fucking iPhone games. The titles this week are Weekly What's Terra, All the Things Terra, Evan's Crazy Ski Trip, Ritzy Evan, Rich Boy Evan, Stupid Fucking Evan Ski Trip. It's not a fantastic testicles. Fantasticals. Rich Boy Evan, what's fantasticals? And our girls have cooties?
I see a common theme here.
I switched to the next Terra one.
I saw.
There you
Terra,
go.
all the things. It's not gonna win. One of the Evan ones is gonna win. Obviously, they form the vast majority.
I actually like
Whoops.
the terror stuff. That's pretty funny.
Harold says my vote is for Scott Who.
Scott who?
Harold said my power would be to crash other people's podcasts. And Tony would come with a My Little Pony accessory. I will say this, Fantasticals. Because it's not too inappropriate that I can't put it as the title.
What would the picture be?
I'll figure it out. It'll be something from the podcast, probably Nino Coon or something.
Damn it.
I'm not going to put a picture of testicles.
You should just take that picture that
Alex, do you watch Community?
I do watch Community. I
Then
haven't seen
you
the
can-
latest episode.
No, but you could do something like the Community flag, though, like...
Oh, E pluribus anus.
Yeah, something like that.
Joe's upset because there's no way to directly chat with us.
Aww.
It's okay, Jojo. Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
What do you guys think? What do you like, Scott?
Fantasticals works.
Greg?
I'm fine with that, or stupid fucking Evan ski trip.
Obviously, I can't do that one, but I wanted to put that one in there.
That one's so good.
Evan?
What?
Fantasticals?
I guess.
Fantasticals.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I know what I can do for when I write it. Okay. Evan, can you say the first part? I'll say the second.
Alright.
It's episode 116.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Jesus. Jeez, antsy.
Alright. This is a rat.
I had to fucking do it.
You should do the last part like you're doing Reading Rainbow in that like really.
Oh, I have a voice prepared. Don't worry.
This is Irrational Passions, episode 116.
Fantasticals.
Close enough.
I didn't say I was going to do it like Reading Rainbow. Thanks for watching, guys.